On June 30th, 2024, Atlanta's real estate market crossed a line. Inventory shot up to 20,582 active listings. Builders pulled thousands of new homes, and across 6 neighborhoods, the numbers started to break in opposite directions. This is not a slight dip. It is the forensic proof behind Atlanta real estate is in trouble. The numbers don't lie. But what triggered this dramatic surplus? And what do these hidden neighborhood rifts really mean? Metro Atlanta's housing inventory now stands at 20,582 active listings, a 36.8% jump from the previous year, and the highest count since before the pandemic. The region's months of supply has climbed to 4.6 months, pushing the market well above its 2021 low of just 1.1 months. This surge is not a seasonal blip. Statistical analysis flags the current inventory as a 2-standard deviation anomaly, signaling a break from normal patterns. Days on market have stretched to a range of 60 to 120 days, erasing the frantic pace of 2021 when homes vanished in under 3 weeks. Builders have responded with caution. D.R. Horton, the nation's largest builder, reduced its total lot holdings by 6.5% over the past year and maintained a 20% cancellation rate in the fourth quarter of 2024, reflecting a broader industry retreat rather than a single dramatic event. As one MLS analyst put it, "We are watching the numbers behave in ways we have not seen since the last cycle correction." The raw volume of excess homes is now visible on every dashboard. The data raises new questions about which neighborhoods will weather the storm and which will become the next anomaly beacon. Buckhead's median sale price stands at $870,000 as of June 30th, 2025, with a price per square foot of $345 and 5.1 months of inventory. This puts Buckhead more than 5 percentage points below the metro average on year-over-year price change, earning it a beacon tag for divergence. Midtown, too, flashes as an anomaly. Prices have dropped 5.1% year-over-year, inventory holds at 3.9 months, and price per square foot reaches $400, well above the city median. East Atlanta shows a sharper drop, with a 6.2% decline in median price to $420,000, $220 per square foot, and 4.2 months of supply. In contrast, Decatur's median price remains unchanged at $515,000, with $332 per square foot and 3.7 months of inventory, signaling relative stability. West End, with a median price of $315,000 and 5.4 months of inventory, escapes the divergence beacon but sits at the edge of local stress. These numbers reveal a fractured grid. Some neighborhoods are insulated, others exposed, and the risk is not distributed evenly across the city. Mortgage rates in Metro Atlanta have more than doubled since the pandemic lows. On March 1st, 2020, the average 30-year fixed rate stood at 3.0%, according to the Freddie Mac Primary Mortgage Market Survey. By August 15th, 2024, that figure reached 6.4%, a surge of 3.4 percentage points in just over 4 years. This rate jump is not a minor adjustment. It represents the largest sustained increase in a generation. For buyers and sellers alike, the arithmetic is stark. A typical home buyer in mid-2020 could lock in historically cheap financing, while today's shopper faces monthly payments shaped by the highest rates since the early 2000s. The numbers are not abstract. They reshape affordability, reshape demand, and ripple through every price bracket and neighborhood in Atlanta's housing grid. For one West End homeowner, the numbers have become a daily calculation. In June 2021, they bought a 2,000 square foot house at $215 per square foot, putting the purchase price at $430,000. At the time, their 30-year fixed mortgage came with a 3.2% interest rate, setting monthly principal and interest at about $1,860. Fast forward to August 2024, and the same home would now require a 6.4% mortgage rate, pushing the monthly payment to roughly $2,705. That is an $845 jump every month, money that used to go to groceries, savings, or even a night out. The homeowner puts it simply, "I have started driving for delivery apps just to keep up. I am not saving for retirement anymore. Some months I think about renting out my spare room just to get by." The math is not abstract. It is a weight that sits on the kitchen table, unpaid bill by unpaid bill, Rental vacancy across metro Atlanta has reached 10% as of the second quarter of 2025, the highest rate recorded in more than a decade. In Fulton County alone, court records show approximately 27,000 eviction filings between January 2023 and June 2024, with backlogs persisting as court dockets struggle to keep pace. The numbers reflect more than a market correction. They reveal a human toll. As the director of housing for the city of Atlanta says, the numbers only tell a partial story. Many more cases are pending than filings alone show. With rent growth forecast to rebound just 1.9% this year, thousands of families remain caught between rising costs and the threat of displacement, a pressure that now ripples into the city's social fabric and public budgets. Midtown's office towers now sit with nearly 27.5% vacancy, the highest rate in years. According to CBRE, over 700,000 square feet went dark in just one quarter, stripping millions of dollars from the city's tax rolls. Atlanta public schools face a $9 million property tax shortfall as a direct result. Funds that once paid for teachers and repairs are now missing from the budget. An urban planner from the Atlanta Regional Commission calls it a civic black hole. Every empty floor means less revenue for schools, parks, and basic services. The Title Co. cancellation model projects that if these vacancies persist, the city's fiscal stress will only intensify. Office distress is now rippling into the housing market, threatening neighborhood stability and exposing the fragile links between commercial health and the security of Atlanta's homes. Atlanta's numbers aren't just data, they are warning signs. As inventory swells and evictions climb, stability hangs in the balance. The next move belongs to buyers, renters, and lawmakers alike.